Hello, welcome to my video. First things first, excuse the terrible picture quality, my webcam stinks. But I am going to prove to you today that Apple deliberately slows down older generation iPhones when a new iPhone is released. In my left hand I have the brand new, newly released iPhone SE, and on my right hand I have the older generation iPhone 5S. Despite the scuffs on the left hand phone, that is the newer SE. It's annoying, I've scuffed it already, but anyway. Both of these phones have been restored from the same backup. They're both running the same version of iOS, the latest version of iOS, and they both have had the accessibility glitch enabled, the bug that allows you to get rid of all springboard system animations. You'll see what I mean in a minute. As you just saw then, actually, when I went into that folder, there's no animation whatsoever. So we're going to go and do some tests going in and out of apps. The first time loading the phone app, the SE is quicker. So that for a second, coming out of it. Messages, again, the SE is quicker. First time it loads an app, it uses the processor a lot more, so the faster processor comes into play, and the SE is quicker. But once it's been cached, put into background, going into those apps again, it's just as quick on both phones. I mean, sorry, just show you again. Messages, here we go. Just as quick, going in and coming out. Phone, just as quick, going in and out. Both phones are very responsive, very snappy. Again, the SE going into this for the first time is quicker. But once it's been preloaded into background, going into it, my finger slipped then, let's try that again. Just as quick coming in and out, as you'd expect. Go into a folder, my finger slipped slightly, but it's just as quick. Settings, first time loading, SE is quicker. Once it's preloaded, let's go back in, just as quick. Both of these devices are very powerful. I mean, they've both got really powerful processors in. You know, the SE has a more powerful one. Let's try a more demanding app, actually. Let's see, City Mapper. Let's see, there you go. There's the speed of the SE compared to the 5S. Still a very fast phone, but wow, that's quite a difference when the first time you go into City Mapper. Goodness, hope you're not in a hurry on the 5S. But once it's preloaded, just as quick on both devices. Both devices are very powerful, very quick to go in and out of any app just as quick actually, once it's preloaded and put into background. Okay, so I've reset both devices. All the animations are now restored. The accessibility glitch, the bug that disabled those animations, has been removed just by resetting. Let's clear out what's in the background here. And we're going to run the same tests that we did before and see what difference the animations make. Okay, here we go. Do you see that the SE was slightly quicker, but also on the right hand side, on the 5S, look at the delay. The slight delay, the slight sluggishness. Actually, my finger slipped coming out, made it look the same, but it's not. Let's preload messages on both phones, go into it at the same time. On the right hand side, see the delay, just half a second or a second behind. There's absolutely no reason for that delay to exist at all. We've proven that both phones are just as capable of going in and out of preloaded apps as quick as each other. This affects everything. Just look at this. Even a folder, even the simple animation of loading a folder is affected. And that delay just makes your phone feel sluggish. Your previously nippy, fast phone feels slower, less responsive. And the next update will make that lack of responsiveness even bigger. And your phone will be annoying to use. And you know it's slow and you can feel it's slower. But the clever thing is it won't show up on benchmarks because it doesn't affect the running of the apps themselves. It just affects your day-to-day use of your phone. And the bottom line is, there's absolutely no reason for that delay. It's completely artificial.